One of my favorite things is hearing from you, and today we have viewer questions for Andrew from Hamco. Andrew, let's start off with, explain to me, what is HVAC? Because we hear it all the time.
Yeah, it's a new, more of a trendier word, but it's heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. That's what it actually stands for. You hear people say that acronym. Anything under above that kind of goes into that grouping.
Okay, so our first question is, why is my furnace blowing cold air?
Could be potential reasons. Probably it could be a gas valve that's not working. It could be a pressure switch that's stuck. So what basically happens is you have gas that's flowing in, you have electrical. So you may have one component that's working. For example, you may have gas flowing in and the blower doesn't work. So thus heat is being generated but not blowing anywhere. In this case, it sounds like the client doesn't have any gas actually getting to the actual appliance, but the electrical blower is running. Thus the fan is running, it's going to be blowing the air, but it's not picking up any heat, thus it's blowing cold air.
Okay, so call Andrew and get a maintenance checkup, right?
That'd be the first start. You got
it. So how can a programmable thermostat lower my energy costs?
It has the potential to do so if you kind of are away for long periods of time, because we can adjust the temperature to a certain point when we're not at home. So adjusting it a few degrees away. Now, some people go the extreme and go 8 or 10 degrees. The problem with that
I'm guilty for that.
You're guilty of that. The problem is when you get home, you're now demanding that increase of 8 or 10, it might run longer to compensate for that.
Okay.
So whatever you normally set it at, maybe take it a few degrees away if you're gone away for work. It can basically maintain a temperature. When you come home, it's just a few degrees to make up. So that way you kind of have a bit more of a streamlined setting. So there's the potential there. And other people, they're home all the time, just have it run consistently. So it's a bit of a myth with that. It can save some clients some money. Other people, it's flat, but it gives you more features. With the programmable stats, you get a color screen you can touch. You can do some pictures of your kids. There's more
so
options.
Only 2 or 3 degrees different, not 10, like myself.
Nope, don't do that.
What does zoning mean?
Zoning basically is compartmentalized sections of your home. So if you had a zoning system, which are popular more in a custom home, you'd actually have one section of the equipment which will heat one part of the house, so maybe the main floor or the actual bedroom or maybe the entire second floor. So there is systems you can tie into an existing duct system that will basically open dampers and isolate certain parts of the building and only heat certain sections of it.
Okay.
Yeah. Or add different equipment that's only in certain places, and that basically creates a zone.
Oh, okay. So our last question, if my furnace smells bad when I turn it on, should I be worried about carbon monoxide?
Well, carbon monoxide you're not going to smell. Okay, so if you're, what they basically put is they put an odor of an additive in the natural gas called mercaptan. What it does, it smells like rotten eggs. So if you're getting that smell, you potentially have a gas leak.
Oh, okay. We don't want that.
No. So if you're smelling gas, immediately what you do is get out of the house and call 911. You can also call the gas company. But essentially 911, they'll dispatch all the appropriate services. But it's something that you'll notice. You may find a bit of sense of it as you walk past the gas meter. That's somewhat normal. But if you're smelling it inside your home, not a good thing. Get out of the house.
Great. Well, thank you very much. To avoid anything or any smells coming from your furnace, definitely call Hamco or check them out on their website at hamco.ca. Andrew, thank you very much for taking the time to answer our viewer questions.
No problem.